I ordered a donut and a tea, and I had to ask the same question like at least 5 times.
Bro, I just want to say this is one of the most disgusting Tim Hortons drinks I've ever tried. It's so fucking bad.
But if you're a born and raised Canadian, yeah, you'd know for like the past 20 years, it's changed for the worse.
What do you want, Ann? Hey sir, my name's Bobby. Just wondering if you guys are hiring right now.
Do you think this looks like an acceptable piece?
Yeah, I just saw you wipe your hands on your pants, man.
Like, you're all doing this. Are you, like, literally trying to just piss us all off?
They did to my donut.
Welcome back to the Canadian Rant. If you are new here, please subscribe the channel. Today, I need to ask a question that a lot of Canadians have probably asked themselves at least once recently. What happened to Tim Hortons? For decades, Tim Hortons wasn't just another coffee shop. It was part of everyday life in Canada. Morning coffee, a quick breakfast before work, stopping during a road trip, meeting friends over a double-double. It was simple, affordable, and reliable. But lately, something feels different. Customers across the country are noticing things that are hard to ignore. Stores that aren't as clean as they used to be. Bathrooms that feel neglected. Food quality that doesn't feel the same. And customer service that sometimes feels rushed or indifferent. Now look, running a busy restaurant isn't easy. Workers deal with a lot every day. But when people start noticing the same issues over and over again, it raises a bigger question. Has one of Canada's most iconic brands started to lose what made it special in the first place? Today we're talking about what might be happening with Tim Hortons, and why so many Canadians feel like the experience just isn't what it used to be. Let's get into it.
I'm in Tim Hortons right now, and I ordered a donut and a tea, and I had to ask the same question like at least 5 times. Every time the person behind the counter said something, I had to like, what? Excuse me? Sorry, can you repeat that? Like 5 times every single time. I'm not leaving my house anytime soon. I spent all my social interaction battery for the next year. I'm sorry.
Does anybody else that have Tim Hortons in their area absolutely hate it? I don't even drink coffee for the benefits. I drink coffee for the flavor. And I swear to God, I can go to the same Tim Hortons every day for 7 days in a row and get a different tasting coffee. I ordered a large double-double mocha iced coffee with light ice. Now, while it looks like it has some kind of mocha in there, and it's been sitting out because I'm not going to drink this, it tastes like straight caramel, but it has mocha syrup in there. Anybody else have this issue? Why is Tim Hortons still a thing?
As a Canadian, I don't know about the rest of you, but I get a lot of other Canadians that pop up on my For You page having the worst time at a Tim Hortons. And listen, Tim Hortons used to be part of our national identity. It was Canadiana to the highest level. It was a cozy little coffee shop that sold like kind of home style soup and sandwiches. It used to be great. And it hasn't been great in like, I don't know, 10 years. Whenever they sold to Burger King or whatever they sold to. Why do you keep going there? Like, they're going to get your coffee wrong. And this isn't a fancy coffee place. This is like you get a cup of joe, you pick how many creams and sugars you want. The food isn't made fresh. It's disgusting. The service is terrible. At this point, going to Tim Hortons is essentially self-harm, and I don't know why people continue to go there.
Tim Hortons outfit kids in Toronto. Get your shit together. Like, you're all doing this. Are you, like, literally trying to just piss us all off?
They did to my donut.
Like, wrapping the donuts. Like,
Please make it so they don't get messed up.
what do you mean messed up? Look at this. Look at this.
It rips off the chocolate.
Charlie, between 1 and 10, what do you rate Tim Hortons?
1 out of 1.
Yeah. Not good.
Why is it always one extreme to the other with Tim Hortons? They either load your fucking bagel with so much cheese, or they literally don't put any on it. Like, not even a freaking both sides. It used to come with 1.5 inches of cream cheese, but they at least got half the order right, I guess. Fuck you, Sing Hortons. Fuck you.
Hey, Martin, what do you want at?
Oh, hey there. Let me get a medium 4 sugar, 2 cream, please.
4 medium double, anything else?
Here we go. 1 coffee, medium, 4 sugar, 2 cream, please.
Don't coming rude. Medium, 4 sugar, 2 cream. Anything else?
Wasn't being rude. And yeah, let me get a bacon and egg farmer's wrap, please.
You wanted to make it a combo?
Yeah, sure. Let's get a chocolate chip donut.
1836, drive through.
Good old Timothy would have been upset.
Take it and go.
You should try fencing sometime, eh? Because you're really good at poking people in the head.
Or coming with a physical labor.
Hey Sidra, what's wrong?
Well, I got this coffee from Tim Hortons, but I'm a little concerned about the cup because a Hamilton man just reported that he got a coffee cup that was completely used. You can read more on nowtoronto.com.
What? That's disgusting. How did that happen?
He told us he was buying coffee from a location on Concession Road in Hamilton, but saw the employee using a cup that already had stains from another drink. He then confronted the employee and called public health to investigate. And the employee even admitted to health authorities that it was true. You can read more about it on Now Toronto.
Tim Hortons is actually ass. I recently saw this girl getting hyped because there's a Tim Hortons opening in New York. Little did she know that there's Tim Hortons around New York City already, but she just got hyped over this one. I think she got hyped because it's like a novelty Canadian thing. Like when you think of Canadians, you think of Tim Hortons. But if you're a born and raised Canadian, yeah, you'd know for like the past 20 years, it's changed for the worse. I'll state the obvious and say that the coffee is not good anymore. It's basically what you pay for. Like if you're paying like $1.80 or $2 for a coffee, that's what you're gonna get. Like don't expect anything more. From what I've heard, McDonald's coffee is actually Tim Hortons' old coffee, in Canada at least. So McDonald's coffee is actually, I like McDonald's coffee. Waiting in a drive-thru is terrible. Like sometimes if I do decide to get coffee, like for family or whatever, I'll wait in the Tim Hortons drive-thru for like 15 minutes. Like why? I would much rather go to 7-Eleven, get out of my car, and go get the coffee in 7-Eleven than wait 15 minutes in a Tim Hortons drive-thru. Sometimes the drive-thru line blocks traffic, like on the roads. Service is ass. I think you've seen all those TikTok videos about the service that Tim Hortons provides. You go to the drive-thru, ask for like an ice cap or something, and then they'll give you like a double, like one item, literally, and they get it wrong. A lot of the service is not friendly either. Like you'll go to the till or whatever, go to the drive-thru, and they won't even say anything. They won't tell you how much your total is. They won't repeat back your order. When you're at the counter, they'll just stare at you and then just like go to the machine and you have to like tap your card or whatever. The baked goods, like the donuts and stuff, used to be good when they actually made it in Tim Hortons, like in the actual restaurant. Now they just like ship the donuts or muffins to the restaurant from somewhere else. They tried bringing Tim Hortons back with like Stone Cold Creamery. Cold Stone. But that flopped after like a year or two. I don't know. I remember when I was a kid, Tim Hortons used to be like a magical place. You know, you'd go with your family. Your parents would have coffee and I'd get like an ice cap or donuts or something. And I think a lot of Canadians hold on to that nostalgia and are just blind to the fact that, you know, Tim Hortons is not a good place anymore. And they're doing this weird thing too where they're like trying to expand their menu. Like why would I go to Tim Hortons for a rice bowl, you know? Their marketing has been bad too, you know? When I was a kid, it was like, always fresh, always Tim Hortons. Now it's like, it's time for Tim's, which is like, yeah, but it's not like the same as what it was before. I don't know, I just got frustrated with Tim Hortons lately. Just wanted to be vocal about it and tell people that, you know, it's not all that. Like, yeah, if you come to Canada, you can go to Tim Hortons once for like the novelty of it, but I don't think you have to go again.
Tim Hortons? Do you think this looks like an acceptable piece of lettuce to put on someone's sandwich? You think that looks good, eh? That looks appetizing to you. Mm-hmm. Great.
This is Tim Hortons' new Brookie. It is a chocolate chip cookie with a brownie inside, or underneath. I think it was supposed to be inside, but I think they finessed me. I'm not going to lie. This costs $2.99, and it is 410 calories just for one, right? That's more than eating like 6 boiled eggs, which is crazy. I'm about to give you guys the review, so let's see how it is. Had to warm it up for about 10 seconds. You know how it is. About to break that in half and give it a little taste here. Big hit of chocolate in there. Pretty decadent. I'll be honest with you, I do rather just a regular chocolate chunk cookie, but they ran out. But this is alright. Would I get it again? Probably not. Out of 10, I'll give it like a 7. Comment below, follow for more food content.
Bro, I just want to say this is one of the most disgusting Tim Hortons drinks I've ever tried. It's so fucking bad. I'm actually gonna toss it all. I'm never trying Tim Hortons ever again after this, bro. Fuck this stupid drink. Starbucks for life.
Where are my Tim Horton girls at? This is it. This is where I'm about to be down with Tim Hortons. Every morning, I get myself a small ice cap with half a shot of caramel. For whatever reason, I do not like the ice cap without the caramel. I need the caramel. So I get out the shower and I go to my local Tim Hortons and I'm going to order my small ice cap with half a shot of caramel. And of course, you know what happens today? They don't carry caramel anymore. Just caramel churro. Now, I've tried the caramel churro in other locations. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll adapt. Maybe I'll like this. No. I did not order a bowl of cinnamon toast fucking crunch. I don't want a fucking ice cap full of cinnamon. I want my fucking caramel. And now I'm gonna have to switch over to fucking Starbucks.
What do you want, Ann? Hey, sir, my name's Bobby. Just wondering if you guys are hiring right now. Good old Canadian kid? No job for you. What do you want, Ann? Sir, I coming to Canada in the student visa and I want to know if you accepting for work. Yes, you start tomorrow morning. Thanking you too much, mera bhaijan. Good for you. Get out. What do you want, Ann? Hello. I want to know if you can give me the jobby. Do you speak the English? Oh, not too good. You say, what do you want, Ann? What you wanted? Good enough. You get the job.
Why is it always one extreme to the other with Tim Hortons? They either load your fucking bagel with so much cheese, or they literally don't put any on it. Like, not even a freaking both sides. It used to come with 1.5 inches of cream cheese, but they at least got half the order right, I guess. Fuck you, Sing Hortons. Fuck you.
Am I the only one that goes to Tim Hortons? I'm from Canada. We got Tim Hortons and we got Starbucks. You're from the States, you don't have a Tim Hortons. Am I the only one that goes to Tim Hortons and has the roughest experience of life every single time? Like, I feel like by the time I get my coffee, I'm so angry, I don't even want to drink the coffee. It's like, can I get a medium coffee with 1 milk? Medium coffee, 5 milks? No. Medium coffee, 1 milk. Medium coffee with milk and sugar? No. Medium coffee, 1 milk. By the time I get to the window, I have a medium iced cappuccino with freaking whipped cream on top. I go to Starbucks and it's like, can I get a medium coffee with 1 milk? Hey, I hope you're having a great day. Medium coffee with 1 milk coming right up. I get to the window. I get my medium coffee with a sleeve with 1 milk and I get a smile. I go to Tim's. I get nothing. Am I the only one that is so triggered by Tim Hortons?
Is it just me? Or Tim Hortons is trash now? First of all, why do they keep getting rid of everyone's favorite items? Who remembers the strawberry creamy chill? And when they make drinks, it's either sweet or not sweet at all. Like, there's no consistency.
And tell me what a small French vanilla is $5. I can make better coffee at home. They brought back the old cups for memories, right? What about the old taste?
If anyone has any better recommendations, just drop them in the comments.
Other than that, Tim Hortons, you're not that nice.
I am in Tim Hortons, Davisville, and Yonge in Toronto. I am attempting to buy a cup of coffee, but I am also reluctant to do so because of just something feels unclean here. He's doing a million things with his hands. Who knows how clean his hands are or how clean his body is. Well, let's try. Maybe I should ask him to put on some gloves. Or maybe just wash his hands and his arms. Here we go. Okay, man. Yeah. Are you wiping your hands on your pants, man? You just wiped your hands on your pants, man. Come on, man. You're gonna wash your hands or you're gonna put on some gloves for me? Yeah, I just saw you wipe your hands on your pants, man. So you're gonna wear some gloves or you're doing a lot of cleaning back there, aren't you? Just wiped his wet hand on his pants. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Oh, man, you know, I'm just a clean freak, buddy. I mean, you know what? I changed my mind. I changed my mind. That just grossed me out when I saw you wipe your hands on your pants. Your wet hand, your hands was wet, and you wiped it on your pants. I'm out of here. No, I changed my mind. See ya. Disgusting, man. I gotta stop buying coffee from these. No more Tim Hortons.
At the end of the day, the frustration people feel about Tim Hortons isn't just about coffee or donuts, it's about expectations. For many Canadians, Tim Hortons has always represented something familiar, a place where you could quickly grab a coffee, get a decent meal, and know what kind of experience you were going to get. Consistency was the whole point. When that consistency starts to slip, people notice. Cleanliness matters, food quality matters, customer service matters. These things may seem small individually, but together they shape the experience people have every time they walk through the door. And when customers begin to feel like those standards aren't being maintained, it creates frustration, especially when the brand itself has such a strong place in Canadian culture. But here's the important thing. Constructive criticism doesn't mean people want a company to fail. In fact, it usually means the opposite. People speak up because they want things to improve. They want the experience to be better. They want the brand to live up to the reputation it built over decades. And that's why conversations like this matter. If customers talk about what they're noticing, whether it's cleanliness, food quality, or service, it creates awareness and pressure for improvement. Because at the end of the day, a brand as iconic as Tim Hortons should represent quality, consistency, and pride in what it serves. So now I want to hear from you. Have you noticed changes at Tim Hortons recently? Was it the food, the cleanliness, customer service? Or do you think the experience is still just as good as it's always been? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to see what people across Canada are experiencing. If you found this discussion relatable, hit the like button so more Canadians see it. And if you enjoy honest conversations about everyday issues in Canada, make sure you subscribe to Canadian Rant. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.